You ever wish you had a time machine? You know, one of those things that H.G. Wells talks about, where you could go back and talk to some famous person, ask them some ridiculous question just to get the response. Or where you could go back in your own past and relive your favorite moments, or even give yourself some advice, like, don't date that girl, kind of thing. Time machines may not exist, but we can take a stroll down memory lane. The other day, MJ and I needed to get out of the house. So we left the kids behind and we went for a drive. As we were driving around, we ended up in an area we hadn't been to in years. An area where we started our ministry. So we pulled into the parking lot of the church and we just started reminiscing about all the different things that had happened. And in our reminiscing, we started thinking about where God has taken us over this last several years. About the family God has given us and the journey that He has taken us on. And the pain and the sorrow and the joys and all the blessings. The people we've been able to meet and how amazing a God we serve. And then it dawned on me. The person that started at that church all those years back was not the same person that is making this video now. I am not the same person. Praise the Lord. God has made me into someone completely different. And it's only because of Him that I can rejoice. It's nothing that I've done. It's all Him. Galatians 2 talks about this. My old self has been crucified with Christ, and it's not I that live, but Christ who lives in me. So I live in this earthly body by trusting in the Son of God, who loved me and gave Himself for me. I don't treat this grace of God as meaningless, for if by keeping the law I could make everything right with God, then there was no need for Christ to die. So as you stop and look at your life, it's perfectly fine to look back at all the different things that God is taking you through. But remember, and a very important part, you are not the same. God has made you into the person, or is making you into the person He wants you to be. Rejoice in that. Until next time.